Alright guys, I'm just kind of working on getting set up here and trying to figure things out. I'm almost done guys, give me a minute here. What's up bud? You gonna lay down and eat your Kong? Alright, so I gotta turn the music down a little bit, it's a little loud still. Okay. I think that's better. At least on my end. Alright, so what I'm working on here, as you can see on my screen, I got two builds I'm working on. I'm going to focus on a Mythic Plus build and a PvP build. The PvP build is going to be probably less gear than one of my Mythic Plus, until I can get those stats on the same page, depending on what those stats are going to be for each one. So I'm working on going through and getting the gear on this side and getting what I need and getting the correct stats and stuff like that. So I do have a few items that I'm going to play with, and we're going to try out. So not that one. I want to put this helm on for my bear PvP set. And then I have a few other things I'll change around. I'm trying to work on a best of slot list where I need to go be tracking down the gear for what. So that's what I'm going to be working on tonight. And we'll get some PvP, we'll get some Mythic Pluses in, we'll do a little bit of everything tonight. But bear with me as I'm fucking around with this, guys, and we'll get it going and having it looking good, alright? So right now I need enchants. So let's get my enchants. And that's the thing, so I don't know how I want to do this, because do I want to build on my primary set? Is it going to be built for Mythic Plus and then have a secondary set built for PvP? I think that's the way I want to go. So my stats that I enchant need to be for my primary stuff. So let's do this. I have a versatility enchant in here. Let's just do that, and then so those are both enchanted, 30 versatility. I got that on there, so we're good. My stats are not ideal right now. I got a lot of crit stats and I got a lot of other things going. My stats are definitely not where they need to be. Sorry guys, someone messaging me. But so this is what I'm working on. I'll probably spend a few hours tonight working on this, over the weekend. I'm going to focus on getting my gear set up, because what I want to do is I want to get to a competitive level, and I want to start competing, at least in the Mythic Plus realm, and then PvP is just going to be some, fun things for you guys to watch and enjoy and things like that. So it's going to be some time to gear, but let's go through and let's work on getting the right stats. And if anybody wants to join me, you're welcome to it. But I'm going to go through and work on kind of a list or some shit, and start writing down places I need to work on. Eventually, I'll build a spreadsheet, but I don't want to do that while I'm on stream, just for the simple fact that I won't be able to pay attention to all the chats and stuff like that since I'm streaming on 3 platforms. So, let's go into my Mythic Plus gear. Let's get that on, and then let's start looking at things I need to be running. So let's look at the best home options. Let's start at the home and work our way through and look at our best options for both PvP and non-PvP. All right. Sorry. Like, yeah. Alright, so let's take a look here. How do I want to do this, man? Because I don't like how you have to look up gear through, this adventure guide system, and I know there's better ways. Let me see real quick. Let me take a look and figure out a better way to do this, because I don't want to have to go dungeon by dungeon and look at loot. So, but I may need to do that. So let's set this to Mythic. Let's set gear to Guardian. Do I have my gear set to Guardian? Yeah. Alright. So let's set that to Guardian, and then we're going to focus on Helm. So that's what we're going to do, is we're just going to focus on Helm, and we'll just go dungeon to dungeon, and we'll do it this way. And then we'll see which the best Helm. I may have to run it over and over until I get somewhere or whatever, until I get the right item level, but we'll have to just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. But let me find the right one, and then we'll keep going from there, guys. Alright, so the priority stat that I'm looking for is going to be Twisted Claws. Twisted Claws is going to do a ton of output damage for Mythic Plus and even for PvP. That stat right there is the main stat that I want to worry about and focus on as my primary outer ring stat. Just because the amount of direct damage is going to increase. So doing in the Mythic Plus when you're focusing on those bigger pools and trying, especially on weeks where skittish, that extra damage, like this week is skittish, that extra damage is going to be really important to help maintain threat. So, like, I really like this helm right here. It has Twisted Claws, and then, so if you look on the next realm, it has Burst of Savagery. Burst of Savagery is going to increase your mastery, which is really good for keeping your health up and things like that. So far, this helm, it looks really good. And then you got your next set of traits. So, the next set of traits, let's see what we got here. So this one right here puts a little thing on the ground, Shimmering Heaven. Puts a little thing on the ground, you stand in it, increases your health while you're standing in your armor. Let's see this one. I don't know much about this one. Your healing spell, so that wouldn't affect me outside of one spell. So this one's an okay one. It has 3 stats that I like. The Gem Hide is a really good one for the center stat, but the third one does not make sense. It just doesn't make sense. So I'll put this on the list. We're working on helms right now. I'll put this on the list, and then we'll kind of go from there, and see what we can find that's better. That's going to be actual best in slot. So I'm making a list, as you can see right here. Bam, list. Cool. So, who is this boss off? The last boss, okay. So, Alright, so I got that wrote down. And it's in Shrine. Okay, let's keep looking through the rest of these and see what else we can come up with. Alright. So this one doesn't have a primary stat that I'm really interested in. Layered main would be a good alternative, but there's no layered main here. So I'm just going to keep on moving. We don't need that one. Alright, let's see what this one is going to be. So this one does have layered main. Increases, Iron First increases your agility by 122. That's going to be situational. I may need to get this helm at some point, because it's going to be situational in the case of, depending on how high the key is and what kind of damage I need to be putting out and things like that. And so I'm going to kind of make a note of this one, but I'm going to actually keep on going and not focus on that one. And this one again has layered main. Doesn't have kind of what I'm looking for. So again, I'll keep looking and going forward. Underrot doesn't have anything. And Toll Garage. Let's look at this one home. Did I click on it? Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's take a look. We're gonna, and then this one doesn't have anything either. So let's keep looking. We got one more as far as mythics, and it doesn't have a home. So now we're gonna look at rage and take a look at. We'll start at battle and see which one, if any of these have anything. Because if they do, then I'll go focus on doing a couple raids and to get what I need. This has layered main, but not quite what I'm looking for. Oh, see, wow, okay. See, this has layered main on the outside, and then twisted claws as your second one. And then on my way is increased versatility, which is perfect. And then self-reliance is while no enemies are within you heal for. I don't need that one. The only bad one would be this last one. I could either rebirth because I use rebirth quite a bit. So that would be alright. But that helm's not bad. That's Champion of the Light. That's the first boss. Let's see, which helm do I currently have? Is that the one? Oh, that's the Mythic. I have the Mythic helm because I had a bad helm. So, but this helm is not horrible. Let's write that down and we'll see. Okay, and then let's take a look at the next one here. So, yeah, nothing on the primary that I like, not even on the secondary, so let's just keep going. This has Twisted Claws, okay, so Twisted Claws is the primary. Okay, I like it. And layer main on that one, we could also even do early harvest, even though that's a restoration spec, I do use wild growth, so that wouldn't be bad. Alright, so layered main would probably be my second choice on that one. And then while casting wild growth, when dealt damage greater than 10% of your maximum health, you gain armor. So I would have decent ones there, and then you gain an absorb shield every 30 seconds. That's not bad at all. You get your automatic absorb shield. So that one's not a bad option either. So let's keep looking. DOD, and then that's going to be off his blockade. Alright, and... Okay, and then let's see if Crucible of Storms has anything Helms. No. And then Eternal Place is obviously the new one. And then obviously with the new one, you know, we're gonna look at it, but obviously we can't start farming that until that comes out next week, I believe it is. So let's take a look. So Twisted Claws, perfect. Waking Dream is really good. So doing the Twisted Claws Waking Dream mix would be a perfect combination there. So I really like that. Strength in Numbers has a chance to increase your maximum. That's awesome for Mythic Plus too. Yeah, I really like this one. Yeah, I really like this one so far. So these are gonna be. I got 3 that are farmable before the new raid, and then the new raid comes out. I will have at least 1. So of that's also Lady Ashenvale, so the 4th boss. Lady Ash. Okay, let's take a look at these other ones. And I don't like that one. Just for the simple fact, I want Twisted Claws either in the first 2 outer rings, because you have to have Twisted Claws. So if Twisted Claws isn't there, there's just no point. This one has Twisted Claws in the 2nd ring. But I kind of like Waking Dream better. I feel like that first one is going to be the one that I want to collect and get better than anything else. So I got a list of helms to shoot for now, so let's shoot for those. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Alright, so we're going to shoot for those helms. Now we're going to we'll start in the next slot. Just go down the list here. Essences, I got a list of essences, but we can't get them yet. The essences that I need to have, I just can't physically get yet. Just because I have to wait till next week, till 3rd season, because I got to do Mythic Pluses and stuff like that to get them. These shoulders are so bad that I'm currently wearing. So yeah, we definitely need to look at shoulders too, and look at trying to find a better pair of shoulders. So let's change this to shoulders. We'll just go ahead and we can start with the new realm, and then the new raid. So Twisted Claws, I can do Twisted Claws here, and then I could do Waking Dream as my 2 primaries, and then that's not bad. Taking physical damage reduces only occur every 30 seconds. That's a lot of armor, and then protection shield. So that's not a bad option. Let me look at this other one. So there's Twisted Claws, which is what I'm looking for. But the second one doesn't have anything that I really want. Masterful Instincts is good, but I just don't know. So that one's not as good. So let's go ahead and say that the first one was the better. And I'm still gonna look at older stuff if I can get them. The problem is always gonna be, can I get them to can I get them to proc the higher item level? That's always gonna be the issue. My handwriting's so bad with this thing on my arm, so alright, so I got that. Let's see. We're gonna look at BO. Crucible doesn't have anything, I don't think. And let's look at BOD. Yeah, that's what I thought. Jaina doesn't have anything. No. No. Okay, so BOD doesn't have what I want, so they're kind of pointless. So let's take a look at dungeons and see if I can kind of find it in dungeons. So bam, I got Twisted Claws there. See. That's not horrible because I need to start using Maul a lot more. So, I like this one. I'm gonna write this one down. Nope, I don't like this one too much, so let's keep going. Oh, there is one here, so don't like this one. Twisted Claws, Laird Main. That's not a horrible one. Looks like I'm going to be running some Shrine, because it has a couple. The boss has a couple that I just need off of that boss, period. So I'm going to be running some Shrine here shortly. Let me look at the home. What was that? That Vol 2. Let's keep going. That's Twisted Claws, but versus Savage is not great. Let me keep going. music, man. Nah, I can't do that one. So I think we got our shoulders. We're down to 3. We got 2 different mythics, so we can farm until we possibly get what we want. As far as the right stats. And then we know in the new raid there's the shoulders drop. So I think we got a good portion there. So I think I know I need to do shrine. So let's go ahead and run a shrine. We can come back to continue to make this list. But I need the helm and I need shoulders out of shrine. So I'm gonna go ahead and bonus roll the last boss to see if I can bonus roll. But we're just gonna go ahead and knock out a 0. And see if we can knock out a 0 and just go do that real quick. Because you, unfortunately, with the gear, that type of gear, you can't get that kind of gear, the Azurite gear, and when you're in a God, I can't talk today, guys. You can't get Azurite gear when you're in a Mythic Plus. It comes at the end of the week. And just unfortunately, you just can't get it otherwise. So let's see. Where is Shrine? Shrine, one more DPS and a healer. So we just need to grab a healer now. We do have the weekly quest we do have the weekly quest for doing the 4 mythics, so this is just a quicker way to knock this out. I could be stacking the group with leather, but if one procs that it's going to be that high, the one that I need, it's just not, unless I get high level leather, it just doesn't matter. Freehold, where is it at? She's where Dust Ore, Waycrest. Oh, do I not know where it's at? That's what I figured is up there, man. Alright. Was that Dessor? Alright, we got a healer. Second here, my phone's blowing up, guys. It's just emails, so let's see here. Where do I need to go? Storm Zone. Alright, so apparently I haven't done much over here, so I'm gonna have to try to run or wait for a summons. We'll see what happens. I need to get out and do some more questing stuff. I'm still like relatively new to like doing BFA content, so I'm gonna have to fix my bars tonight too. I just wanted to do this so that I change up the content a little bit, and you guys don't have to watch me doing my gear the entire time. So, um, I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, I should not have jumped there. Totally should not have jumped there. But I think I need to go this way. I don't know where I'm going, guys. It'd be nice if I just go get flying already, but it's gonna take me a little bit. Working towards it, man. It's hard when I'm only playing a couple days a week, and it's so I'm just like super casual, the most casual I've ever played this game. So I told my group that I was streaming, and the hunter's like, I don't need that kind of shame in my life. I really do got to fix my bars and fix my abilities. I think that's going to really help my DPS output, which is already pretty good. But I'm definitely going to need to make a change. Yeah, I've never been here, so this is going to be kind of interesting since I've never been in this dungeon. I'm bad standing and shit. That's what I get for pulling so much shit. Come on. Why am I not using my key bindings? Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. There. Alright. What is nothing dying for? Oh, okay. We can reset it. I'm trying not to run out so everybody gets up here. Shit. I literally do not know how I've never been in here. Hey, get out of that. No trash. No. No. Where's Mama? Yeah, give me a second, bud, okay? I know. Oh. Alright. I'll get some music going here, guys, in a second. Those that are watching, um, I'm just in the middle of this dungeon. I don't know why the music stopped. It's because it asked me if I was still watching. So I need that up, and then I need that up. Okay. Hey, hold on, bud. I'll let you back in a second. Hold on. Huh? Push the boss off. Yeah, I hadn't even done that dungeon, man. That's sad. So I did get the shoulders, but I need an upgraded, so I'm gonna go ahead and bonus roll. Got artifact power, of course. No big deal. But I got, the item. So I just need, that's on the shoulders. So, but, yeah. Anyway, so. Sorry, I got people asking me questions in game. What's this guy? Will this guy take me back out to the beginning? Alright, cool. I need to get that flight path. Somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. Yeah. Flight path master. There it is. What's here? Oh, just a repair guy. Alright, so let me figure out, what do I need to do? Because the Shrine did not give me what I needed partially gave me what I needed, so, like the boots don't matter, these can disenchant, these I still need to look at and decide if I'm going to keep those and level those up or not. Let's see, we're going to look at this. Alright, so I'm going to hold on to those just because those are an option. It's just not the correct item level. Based on what I need to get something that's about 30 item level higher. Granted, that would be 375. I need something 30 item level higher or better for me to be able to switch that. Maybe even a 20 item level higher because of the stats would make that much of a difference. So I'll just have to keep running 0 Shrine every week and then maybe actually since I ran Shrine, I have a chance at getting that in my chest this week once I do my keys or whatever. So um, that may help me out doing that. So let's go ahead and Hearth back. Trying to think. I'm gonna keep going over my gear, keep making this list. Once we Hearth back, and then we'll decide on another piece. So like I'm gonna look at. I think the next piece is gonna be cloak. Alright, so yeah, so it's, shit, music, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go buy my other token that I wasn't able to buy earlier this week, since I just used one. Yeah, Port Zendar. Well, I'm fine. Let's look at cloaks. So cloaks, that's the one. I don't know. It has me curious. Hold on, let me look. Let me look. So now I need to do. We're gonna do cloak, and then we're gonna start at the beginning first, so I can just go in order. So this is where I'm at on the cloak thing, like on my stats. Where do I want to go? Do I want to do haste mastery or do I want to do haste versatility? For me, mastery gives increases your maximum health and healing received by whatever percentage of my mastery is. Also increases my attack power, which is a lot for me. Versatility increases damage and healing done, but also decreases damage taken. So, I'm up in the air. If I do haste mastery, then my gear set could be pretty interchangeable with doing resto, and that'd make it easier for PvP. If I do haste verse, I don't know. Let me take a look at what Icy Vein says. Icy Veins doesn't even have a guide for bear PvP. That's sad. And then let me look at. Yeah, so it looks like haste mastery is the way I'm probably gonna lean and see how that handles, because it's pretty equal if I do that. If I do that and then I do. Yeah, so haste mastery is I think where I'm gonna lean towards. So, because the attack power. So that's a haste mastery cloak right there. And I actually can do mythic pluses to get that one versus doing a regular 0. So I need to do, that's haste mastery right there. So I'm going to write that one down for my, on my list here for cloaks. Is my sound not working? Oh, there, it's working, okay. I didn't see my stuff moving. I was like, wait a minute, something happened. And that's going to be drape of loyal vassal. And then we're going to, that's going to be AD. And the boss doesn't matter. Mythic plus. Okay. So let's keep looking. I want to look at all the other places too, obviously, because there's other places that have it, you know. That's pretty cool. It's a lot of verse. Verse mastery. So, looks like that one is going to be like the only one, which is good. So I only have one place to really farm as far as dungeons. Let's see if there's anything as far as raids. There's nothing as far as, well, yeah, there's nothing. So, nothing in that raid. Let's say Crucible, nothing in Crucible. Oh, this is Bax. Yeah, that's right. And then the new raid, let's see if there's anything. So really, that one Mythic Plus is what I need to farm to get that that cloak. So I need to just go farm that one Mythic Plus and then work on getting the new cloak until I can get whatever, the highest item level possible, like 220, 420, or whatever it is right now. So even when the new season starts tomorrow, I think all that stuff goes up higher. I just need to farm that because that's the only place I can get a cloak. So that's the place that I'm gonna focus on for that. Let's look at my chess piece and see that it probably needs to change too. So let's go ahead and look at options for chess pieces and see what we can come up with. Sorry, I got messages coming in. Alright, so that one was no good. Let's check this one. That one's no good. So the new chess pieces in the new dungeon are really any good with based off the stats that they got on there. So let's look at BOD, or Crucible and then BOD. There's nothing in Crucible. What does Crucible even have for gear, bro? Weapons, hands, and a trinket. So, alright. BOD, we're gonna do chess piece. So let's take a look at what BOD has. Again, that one's not that great. Not, at least not what I want. Hold on, I hear screaming. Alright. Oh, the dog bit somebody, so it'll be okay. I don't remember which chest I'm on. That one. So this one has Twisted Claws, so let's take a look. Twisted Claws, and then I could run Layered Main there. Let's see. That's alright. Reduces move speed, you can even switch hitter. I mean, that's okay. But let's look at other options. So I kind of like that, but I want to look at other options because I don't like it fully. So we'll come back and look at Mechatork if I don't find one that I like better. But Mechatork is a possibility. So bam, this one's good. Maybe not. Okay, that one's not as good. Ooh, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I don't like this one as much. Freehold doesn't have anything. Let's see here. Yeah. So this one would be actually good because I could do Waking Dream, then Twisted Claws, and then probably Carapace. Oh no, Blood Siphon is what I would do, and then Gem Hide is what I would do. I like this one. I like this one quite a bit. Let me write this one down. I like this one. Except I lost my pen. The pen is on the ground. There it is. Okay. Let's see what else we got. So Twisted Claws, Waking Essence, Strength in Numbers. Let me look at that. Kind of like this. Sorry, my Facebook messages are going off crazy, guys. It's probably popping up on my screen, which is not a good thing. I gotta figure out how to turn that off. Actually, let me do that now because if I don't, it could be bad later. I'm working on that, but I don't. This one is okay. What is this from? The motherload? I'm gonna write this one down. Let me see. What do I have notifications on? verification settings. I need to figure this out. Hold on one second, guys. Here we go. Alright, should be no more, yeah, they don't pop up anymore. Good. That's what I needed not to happen. Okay. Alright, I'm going to run and use the restroom real quick, guys. I'm going to put it on BRB, and then I will be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. I'm getting back in the chair here. Alright, so let's keep going over these overviews that we've been talking about, the different pieces for bear. And eventually I will put this all in a spreadsheet. to make my life easy to look for this stuff, and then also to help for you guys if you want to kind of have the similar build and things like that. That what I'm farming for every time I'm in these dungeons and stuff like that. All right. So we said this one was okay. I just want to have some options. Want the azurite pieces on chest and neck and stuff like that, or chest, shoulders, and helm. They're harder to get, and I also gonna look at getting the the gear out of Najatar or whatever, and making sure and seeing if any of that'll work too. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Nagistar, whatever. Can we fly there? No. I don't remember how I get there. This music, man. Oh, shit.